You know, sometimes young people need some tools to help them navigate the challenges of growing up in our very complex society. And Youth First is on a mission to provide that help and so much more. Laura Keys is the Vice President of Social Work and Programs. She's here with us today. And this is a heavy conversation to have, but it's an important one. So we're talking about suicide awareness, suicide prevention. So what are your programs to walk families and kids through this?
Yeah, so Youth First has been around for 25 years. We have our anniversary this year, and we provide evidence-based programs to strengthen youth and families, primarily school-based, but also community programs to prevent substance misuse and promote mental health and maximize student success.
So how do you begin that conversation? Because so often people, if they're struggling with ideas of suicide, don't come forth and talk about it.
Well, definitely there are a lot of ways to start that. I highly recommend that everybody in the community get trained in QPR. And QPR stands for Question, Persuade, Refer. We actually have a community training coming up next Wednesday at Central Library in Evansville, 5:30. Just show up, you don't have to register. But what QPR will do is train just ordinary people on how to watch out for the signs of suicide, risk factors. Also will give them the language and the skills to be able to have that conversation and possibly save a person's life.
Right, and we have those conversations far too often on the news, you know, when someone lost their life, and it's just so difficult. So you're in schools, you're working with young families. Do you find that young people are more hesitant to talk about the issues, or are the older folks more hesitant?
Well, it depends. I mean, one of our highest risk groups is older males, so obviously they are struggling with having those conversations. At Youth First and all of our local schools that we partner with lay a heavy emphasis on those evidence-based programs. So a program we do in middle and high school with our school partners is called ACT. So much like QPR, Question, Persuade, Refer, ACT is a program that's evidence-based for middle and high schoolers, and it stands for Acknowledge, Care, Tell. So you're connecting that student that you're worried about with a trusted adult. So if they can't say it, maybe their friend can get them connected.
So is this program taught during school hours?
Yep.
Okay, how do schools get in touch with you to access that?
Well, luckily, most of our school partners are already running this program. Our school partners are also very concerned about suicide rates and are doing all they can to promote mental wellness.
And this is Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month, so the perfect time to start that conversation. Laura, are all of your programs on your website? What's the best way for interested people to look at what you're doing, look at your calendar?
Definitely, yes. Go on our website, youthfirstinc.org. We have not only all of our programs, just go to our program page. It will list our suicide prevention programs we do, but we also have a ton of articles written by our mental health professionals that are placed in the school on a ton of topics, including how to talk to your kids about like grief and loss and suicide and things like that.
All great resources for families. Thank you, Laura, for what you do.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Don't go away.